So 200 total?
Signature terrace, the way he stacks his chips. I mean, those yellows should be out in front, but it's clear to the table that he has everybody covered, minus Rampage. So if Rampage doesn't have a problem with it, neither do I.
Couple diamonds for Mo. How about a straight flush possible? Gut shot. Jack of diamonds for Mo.
There's the jack, but not the jack of diamonds. Still, Mo needed some assistance. 44-25 in the middle. Option on Rampage, who's not afraid to bet light. Goes for the overbet. Second nut straight. Like to see Mo keep it consistent the way what he does with his overbets.
Oh my goodness.
Lays down the queen 9.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
Might it have been a card read error? Because I've never seen Mo make a laydown like that.
Of course, I ended up hitting there.
I don't have the answers, Rick. I'm not quite sure. Could it maybe he misread his hand?
Flopped it? No.
Could have.
I mean, he lifted it up there late. You get a pretty good look at it when he lifts it up there late.
At first, I was getting crushed. Then I started crushing, and then I started crushing at the PO game as well. So, man, what are the chances of that?
15.
Rampage 3 bets to 1,500. Mo with his knit button. Looks like he's going to come along with ace-4 offsuit.
What did you get? What did you try?
Trey also with ace-jack.
Oh, I'm angry now. I got a blue moon as well, so I can alternate, you know? A little bit of blue moon, a little bit of the other one. Whatever feels right at the right moment, you know? I've never tried in my life.
Oh,
Have you?
no.
So, I don't know what it's like.
Okay.
We should ask everybody at the table.
They like it.
I've never done it as well.
No.
Never.
Never done it. I know people who have, but I've never
I
done
thought
it.
that's normal here. No?
On certain groups
Try
of
once?
people, sure, sometimes.
Depends where you're at.
But, I mean, I generally, I'm not really into that stuff.
Terrence, what do you do?
Both players
You're a wizard.
think they just nailed Broadway,
Software engineer. I'm kind of
but they got the same hand.
That's what I do too.
No knit button will be released
Oh yeah.
from Rampage. He just checks.
I mean, I used to work in Silicon Valley for a little while.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I worked there.
For like 5 years or something like that.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I made my way here, and kind of like run.
One of the people that needed to lower taxes and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, my company went public, so that was
That's
good.
cool.
And
Yeah. Okay.
made decent money there, and moving here helped out with that.
Yeah.
Avoiding the taxes.
Right.
So it's good.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
cool.
There you go. Yeah, I'm a software guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like Python, C++, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Rust is my favorite programming language, if you're curious.
Okay.
Have you heard of Rust?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rust is really nice. I mean, you can compile it into, what is it called? Like in the browser.
Quick call, showing the same hands.
Good hand.
And no knit button is released there.
Spade, please.
I manage a group. So I work Dropbox. Dropbox.
Ship it.
Oh, you win. No, give him a pot.
Chop that one up.
What a fucking turn.
Petey Bork
Unbelievable. Both of us are like, we
headed to the Irish Pen in 3 days. Good luck, Petey
Man, I have
Bork.
nuts against this guy. You keep running into the nuts. And you're
I couldn't
thinking,
believe I finally hit something.
you're thinking like, finally.
Finally. And I'm like, nope.
It's going to be a fun one.
300 from seat 2.
1,000.
1,000.
又来了。
Off.
Efan Big Slick suited. 3 bets to 1,000. And Trey now with the nines.
Twenty-two, 2,200.
Trey 4 bets to 2,200. And Rampage with Big Slick. Here we go, folks.
There's
5,000.
The 5 bet to 5,000. And Mo gets out of there with his crabs.
All in.
Efan goes all in.
20K or something?
And we got Big Slick on Big Slick. Efan,
more after
Big
the
Slick
win.
suited.
10. Whatever. Who cares?
21,600 total.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's a call. Turn them up, please.
Both with Big Slick.
Ace queen.
Efan looking for spades.
That's brutal.
2 flush draws is better than 1.
Yeah.
Rampage says 2 flush draws are better than 1. Uh-oh. Efan on a free roll.
That doesn't happen often.
That's me. That's all me. Hand's already over.
Chop it up.
2 flush draws is better than 1.
Yeah.
700 from 4.
Yeah. I got your chips. Yeah, sorry.
I got your chips.
Heads up.
So in that game, what happens when the rooster goes against the elephant? I think I know who should
Steps
win.
on it.
It's kind of obvious. No, it's the opposite. The rooster will jump and then claw the eyes out of the elephant. Right?
I mean,
Is that what
like,
happened?
I don't think the claws are big enough to really gouge out at
the
him.
eyes
What are these guys
the
talking
eyeballs are
about?
big enough.
I'm clueless the last
Roughly
2 orbits.
Let's hear the table talk.
We are.
This is what the people want.
Kind of glide, I guess.
It's just like there's no that much thinking behind it. It's just like they made up a sequence.
Okay, so what happens if it's rooster against elephant? Who wins?
Check.
I think it's anything.
Rooster versus elephant.
Powerful in that game. I think it's the dragon first. Dragon the most powerful. Dragon, and the least powerful animal was chicken. But chicken will eat dragon. So the least powerful can kill the most powerful. Like there is like a reverse.
All right, let me ask you this. What would you rather
Rampage
get
making a
attacked?
play.
100 roosters or 1,000 mice? Or like
Roosters, 100%.
roosters all fucking day.
Why? That's terrible.
Because I'll kill
They're
every
bigger, but there's
fucking
100.
Top pair here for Chris.
Snap, snap.
Well,
You just gotta count to 100.
But you could do the same thing with the mice.
No.
Nice for me.
You can't be way harder than snap scouts.
Yeah.
Really?
Roosters are a lot bigger.
It'll take way more time.
King Jack.
Yeah, but
There's 100.
Chris is going to take down a $12,000 pot.
he's like a quadriplegic. They inserted this thing. He cannot move his body. They inserted this thing into his brain, and then he can like move the mouse by thinking.
Yeah.
That is, oh my God, that is insane. I see. But you know what would be interesting? Would you be allowed to play at the lodge if you have this chip implanted in your brain? Like, because it could be like telling you like, you're gonna have like a GTO solver in your brain.
I've had this discussion. I
Yeah?
absolutely agree with you. Yeah.
It's like, you have this implant, sorry, you're not welcome at our game.
Yep. 100%.
But that's weird though.
The point is,
can't
with that technology, it's like the game and everything is gonna change. We don't know until we get there.
Maybe they would have,
It's hard to predict what's gonna happen.
I think they would have to have it where you have to prove that it's turned off. Kind of like the same way when we walk in, we put away all of our stuff. Like, you're gonna, okay, you have an implant? Okay, cool.
How about a boat
Is
now
it
for
actually turned off?
Rampage?
They scan it or whatever.
His sailboat gets there on the turn.
Keep an eye that it's never turned on during the stream or something like that.
They're going to have to do something.
That's gonna be mad. That's gonna be weird. Like, I'm telling you, like in 10 years, I bet like 2% of all the players at the lodge will have this thing implanted. In 10 years, 2% lodge players will have this thing in their brain. I might be one of them, by the way, because it's so cool. Like,
So do you think everyone should have it, and then it's just the best of the, whoever can use that the best?
I mean,
or-
it's like you're able to communicate with like your devices or whatever by just thinking instead of like moving your limbs.